Welcome everybody to my first ever crypto video, focusing on XRP. And the reason I wanted to actually do this video is because basically I'm kind of seeing something in the market that no one's really talking about. And so I felt compelled to make this video just to, see what people think, what they say. And a bit of a background on myself. Is I have about 5 years experience in trading Forex. So when it comes to like markets and analysis, like I kind of got an idea what to look at. And so basically what I wanted to share with you guys is I'm seeing something happening in the market. And yeah, just want to make a video about it, get your guys' ideas. So basically one thing I learned from trading Forex and that is that you get these demand and supply zones, basically support and resistance. But I look at it in terms of where stop losses sit and where there's liquidity, where the market can find liquidity. And the key thing I wanted to say about this market particularly is that we're seeing institutions come in. We got backed coming in. We've got Fidelity, we've got JP Morgan, all these other big banks talking about crypto and how they're wanting to get in and stuff like that. And I mean, there's plenty of other videos there on YouTube, so I'm not going to go into the technicals of this bank's doing this and this, this institution's buying this or what their plans are. It's everywhere on the internet. You can see that they're trying to get on board now. But one thing, I haven't seen anyone mention is when it comes to institutions and banks, when they want to get on board, they want to get in at the cheapest price. So what they'll normally do is they'll push price around into liquidity zones, whether that be a demand zone or a supply zone or whatever. So they're coming on board now. So I suspect, so this is my view, I'd like to know what you guys think, but this big push here that we see that came up here, this may be retail, we don't know exactly, but it could also be institutional buying. They may be pushing the price up just so that they can do what's called a short squeeze, get people excited, and then they'll dump it and then cause capitulation. So in other words, they're getting people excited and then they're dumping it, and then people are going to get nervous and then they're going to want to sell, and that's going to drive selling pressure from the confusion essentially that's happening in the market. And if price comes down like much lower and breaks like levels, these are like, I would call this liquidity levels, zones of liquidity. So if you break support, there's a likeliness you're gonna go down further. And so my analysis here would be is if the institutions are getting in, what they may do is that they may want to target those liquidity zones. And I've seen this over and over in trading Forex, that they just go for these liquidity zones where stop losses sit, because that's liquidity just sitting there. It's volatility they can get a hold of, and they want to kick out the small fish, the retail traders like us. They want to kick us out. So if price drops, people get scared, they'll start selling, driving the price lower. That means institutions and banks can get in at a much better price. So I'm a little bit concerned about this move, that this might be a setup for lower prices, purely institutionally driven. But if it does happen, expect the bull run of bull runs to happen after that, like crazy. I think we're really close. A lot of guys are saying it. We're really close to getting into that bull run season where we're going to see moves that dwarf what we've seen in 2017. It's going to be crazy. So let's just quickly have a look at this chart, and I want to explain exactly what my thoughts are. And yeah, let's see what happens. So yeah, I'm on a 4-hour chart. I'm not going to go into these technical lines here. There's stuff I've drawn for myself, but I just want to point out very key levels here. So let's look at the daily. And this is my prediction. So I'll look at the prediction first. So we're in this level. We could get a very sharp spike down, and that's key. It's if you see a sharp, I'm not expecting a gradual, come down into these levels, but a sharp sell-off, like really sharp. Like they want to get the move done, over with quickly. So they'll spike the price down. They'll dump a huge amount just to, and here's the key point. I've marked these out. These are liquidity levels. This is where people will capitulate if they see price going down here, and there's stop losses and big orders sitting under here. So it's very a tempting zone for price to come down and clear out these levels, clear out this level. Here's a level, and you can see it's actually a trend line. So there's a level to be taken here. Then there's this level, then this level, and this level. And I believe that this is like the final level. If we take this level, I think price would shoot. It's going to pull back really hard from there, and then we'll never see these prices in history again. But I think there's definitely a possibility that price could just come down, take out these levels, clear out all the stops, clear out all the orders, loosen all the the weak hands. All the guys who are long, they're going to say, oh no, XRP, it's going down, can't handle it anymore, and it's getting worse. But I think this is the level there. This is gonna stop everyone, and that's where the institutions are gonna accept their pricing, and they're gonna buy like crazy. Like you can see that the arrow I pointed here, drew here. It's gonna. I mean, this is just. It's not stopping here. It's probably gonna go much higher, but just for representation purposes, you can see down, quickly down, and then quickly back up. Quickly get these guys out of the market. Get as many retail players out of the market as possible before getting the big boys getting in and just driving that price up. Yeah, so I wanted to make this video because I haven't seen anyone kind of like touching on this theory. So yeah, just be aware of that. Institutions, they're nasty. And look up something if you got time called the COT. It's the Commitment of Traders Reports. Basically, it shows retail and institutional buying and selling, and you'll see almost every time that retail does completely the opposite to institutions. So just beware that psychological factor happens. Retail guys always get burned because they're going against the trend all the time. Just follow the big money. So I'm saying if you see a big spike down here, they're just clearing out these lows in order to take it crazy high. So yeah, thanks guys. I'm really looking forward to riding this journey. And smash the like button if you thought it was a good video or informative. Thanks for listening, watching. I hope it helps some people. And I'd like to hear your comments. See what you guys say, what you think. And if you want to see me making some more videos on XRP, because I'm a strong believer of XRP, and I'm all in it. So subscribe if you want to see me make some more videos in the future. Thanks and cheers.